Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Paula and thanks so much for stopping by. All right, you guys, it has been a time, okay? I'm telling you, it has been a time. It has been a while since I've been on here, and everything that's been going on, it has been a time for me, and I need to explain. Okay, so I'm gonna try and make this relatively short and sweet just to explain what has been going on, a little life update. I have missed y'all so much, but as y'all can see by the title, my situation hasn't really been one that I've been wanting to broadcast, but y'all really do mean so much to me, so I do feel like I at least need to say something. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and do a baby update, of course, because Anorah is literally my everything. So to start, baby girl is doing amazing, period, point blank. Okay, she is doing really good, no worries there. She came home exactly on her due date, March 19th, 2023, after 71 days in the NICU. Okay, y'all. She was supposed to come home a week earlier, but she didn't pass her first car seat test, so they had to keep her on a Brady watch for an extra 5 days. That's basically when she just drops her heart rate really low, way too low to confidently have her in a car seat, you know, and that car seat test is like what, 2.5 hours long, just to make sure that your baby can get home stably, especially because we were in one of the best NICUs in probably Northeast Florida, if not Florida at all, and you would have people come from Georgia, down south, and kind of all over for their babies. So you have to make sure that they can get home nice and safe. So anyways, regardless of that, baby girl did come home. So once she did come home, we did have a lot of appointments. Okay, we had a lot of appointments, at least twice a week for like a month. Okay, like it was a while, it was a lot going on. It was extremely overwhelming, especially right when she came home. I had orders from the NICU and the neonatologist to make sure that she had a pediatrician like literally for the next day or the next 2 days, because she had a blood pressure issue, because her arterioles in her kidneys were, you know, small. They're premature, so they're super small for basically the size that she was. You know, she's growing outside, but her insides are just a little bit too small. Like she's gaining weight, but you know, her systems aren't, you know, the size that they need to be basically. So the neonatologist was like, you need to have a pediatrician appointment within the next 2 days, especially because she has a blood pressure issue. So she was supposed to go home on a blood pressure medication, but thank God she did not, and that made her have to stay at the NICU for a couple more days just to monitor, because her heart rate got, not her heart rate, but her blood pressure got to the point where it was too low to be put on the medication, so they had to make sure that it was going to remain that way, so that they didn't send her home on medication. She gets the medication and then her blood pressure gets too low, and just all of that stuff. So basically I needed to have a pediatrician on standby, and I got one. I got a pediatrician on standby, and literally the morning of her appointment, they called me probably an hour before her appointment. I'm over here getting us ready. Oh no, we don't see preemie. She cannot come here. So sorry to let you know at such a late time, but no, we do not take preemie. Sorry about that. Bye. Like, girl, please. I literally made the appointment before she even came home, because those were the orders that were given to me. And so we had this appointment for like 2-3 days. And right before she's supposed to come in, it's a no. So I'm like, that, you know, it's just like things were just hitting me here and there. But we ended up getting a pediatrician. Literally, she was already home, and I had to call the NICU. I had to call the front desk, and I had to be like, can you please patch me through to the charge nurse or somebody that can give me some information on this? And the front desk lady, she was like, girl, y'all are not here anymore. I don't think she's gonna be able to help you, but she was like, I'll put you through anyways, and we'll see. So she put me through, and I was able to speak to someone, thank God. That was literally the nurse, not the nurse, but the neonatologist that was able to discharge Anorah a couple days prior. That was the same nurse that was there, and she was like, okay, yeah, no, yeah, those people are a little iffy, try this place instead. And so we tried it. They take preemies, they do really well with preemies, and so it's been really good from then on. So I'm very pleased about that. She has a pediatrician, everything is going well with that. The pediatrician has basically been saying she is definitely on par for a preemie. The only thing about Anorah is that she's just really, really small. She is a small baby. Technically right now she is 5 months, but her corrected age is a little under 3 months. And so she's supposed to be bigger than, you know, 9 pounds, and she's around that 9 pounds. She is very petite. She's kind of long, but she's petite. She's kind of skinny, a little bit smaller. Basically, the pediatrician was like, she's really not on the charts for a full-term baby, and she's just getting on the charts for preemie. So she is, I wouldn't say behind because she's gaining weight good, but she just, I guess, I don't know. Starting wise, maybe not fast enough. I don't know. But that is what that is. So anyways, with that being said, yes, we go to appointments very often. Right now it has tapered back. We basically go to rehab. So we do physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy pretty much every other week at this point, maybe a couple appointments in a week or maybe 2 in a day. And that's just to make sure that she is developing properly and making steady progress like any other baby of a similar age. And she is doing very, very, very well. When it comes to preemies, you really don't know, like they don't really follow a schedule. They don't follow your typical full-term baby schedule. So she's doing things that she's not necessarily supposed to be doing, or doing things that they don't expect her to be doing, but she's doing them. So yeah, so that's like, she's doing good. She's doing really good, basically. And yeah, but as you can imagine, that is quite exhausting. And Anorah herself, she is a sassy thing, okay? She is not an easy baby. She wants what she wants when she wants it, and she will tell you off if it's any inconvenience to her, okay? Like, she does not play about anything. But I can't even be mad because it is so much better than having to drive to the NICU every night, okay? It is much better than that. So I am mad. But it is weird though, because I do low-key miss it. I low-key miss it. It was very exhausting, and I'm glad she is home. But I don't know, there's just something about that first floor. It's just, I don't know, but I'm glad we're home, okay? I'm thankful that she's home. She's never alone here. She's a very happy baby overall. She's smiling, she's laughing, pretty much almost teething at this point. She's trying to sit up. Like, she is doing all kinds of things. Now, with that being said, Anorah is a $1 million baby, okay? In every way that you think I mean is exactly what I mean, and that is exactly the reason why I am even filming this video today, okay? But before I get into that, I do want to mention that I do have another channel where you can actually see baby girl, okay? It's more of a lifestyle channel where you can see Anorah and I's day to day. I even have some footage from her NICU stay on that channel, so make sure to check that out if you are interested. I will have some videos linked down below in the description box if you do want to see kind of a more personal look into our life. But anyways, let's keep on with the keep on. So when I say $1 million baby, yeah, I mean that. So let's just go in chronological order. So as soon as Anorah came home, all of my hospital bills had gone through insurance and finished being processed, right? So if you're familiar with insurance, then you know there's something called an FSA or HSA. So you can pay for medical expenses that insurance doesn't cover. Unfortunately for me though, ours had ran out by like October, and that was going to be okay, you know, like that was going to be all right because Anorah was due in March and we were going to be covered again January 1st. Come January 1st, we were going to be completely covered, so it was fine because, you know, I wasn't due till after January 1st anyway, so it didn't really matter about, you know, that, like that wasn't going to be a big deal, right? Everything was going to be covered. But no, okay, that didn't happen. Why? Because of my severe preeclampsia, they delivered me 13 days, literally 13 days before that flexible spending account would have been activated. So any and all expenses related to me that were not covered by insurance were now our responsibility. Okay, it was a relatively good amount because I had to have a C-section, so that, you know, that costs more when you have anesthesia and all of these other fees. Like, so yeah, it was around $7,000 to $8,000 after insurance, and those bills came fast, you guys. I'm talking about hurry up and pay this, or we'll put it in collections. And on top of that, we just were not able to figure out like where you could go to set up like a payment plan. So we've basically just been putting like bulk payments on there and kind of just like showing them like, hey, we're gonna pay it, like we're good for it, like please don't put this into collections. Like, I don't got time for that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, in terms of cash budgeting, all that money that I was saving is like pretty much dust at this point. Like, I was able to save what was in the bank for Anorah because my mom has been helping me out with those payments, thank God. But the rest of it, around $3,000 to $4,000 that I like had saved, like bills. Like that's what it is. Like, it's bills, you know? So that's just what it's been. And I'm just now able to get Anorah into a decent routine. So I've been able to do some work pretty much on a PRN basis, but you know, that's not going to be much. So any money that I do make from that kind of goes to Anorah's like miscellaneous stuff and bills, you know? So that's just kind of where my money has been going, you know? And I'm not gonna say I'm worried. I'm not gonna say I'm scared, because I'm just gonna let God handle everything and just see how everything plays out. But I'm really not sure if Anorah's NICU stay is going to be completely covered. I really hope that it is, or at least most of her NICU stay is going to be covered, because when I tell y'all, when I went into her chart when she got home, okay, because her chart is connected to my chart, and I saw that bill, I was shook. Okay, I've never even seen like a I have not seen any financial document with that many numbers on it. Okay, especially charged to me. Okay, because I'm her guarantor. I'm her mother. Okay, so y'all, when I tell you, I'm going to see if I can go in there and get the screenshot if, you know, it doesn't give out all of her business. If I can go and get her screenshot, but that NICU bill between $1 and $1.1 million, period. Like, that 3-month stay. And then it was scary too. Like, not even just the money part. Like, the money part was insane, but like, you could see literally every single thing that they had billed. Like, you can see every drug they put her on. You see everything. I'm not gonna speak on that because, you know, that I don't know, that's kind of a little hard for me to talk about. There is some stuff in there that I literally was not aware of, and obviously I told them any and all life-saving measures, take it, so do what you got to do. But when you go in there and you see like, wow, they had to do that, wow, she had to go on that, wow, she did this, and wow, she had that many of this, it was like, wow, that is crazy. So like, needless to say, that has how everything has been going. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure what that's going to be looking like, because she was just discharged two months ago. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like when it's finalized and billed out. So I'm just waiting for that. I really, like I said, I don't know. I'm trying not to be worried about it, but I really don't know. I really don't know. And if I am able to save anything, I'm going to have to use that for next semester for my school. Next semester is my last semester, and I want to complete it. But my FAFSA is messed up because of the fact that, you know, I took some time off. So instead of taking 1 semester off, I took 2. I had to withdraw from some classes because my pregnancy was very difficult. So once you start playing around with those credits, messing those credits up, I don't know, it's just like something about financial aid. They're like, oh, I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if I can trust that you're going to take these classes. And I don't know if I can trust giving you this money so you can take these classes. Like, you might be trying to do, so for me, my FAFSA is messed up because of that. And I don't think, from what I can tell, every time I've tried to, put classes into my cart and I go to see what the financial aid is going to cover, it's not much. Now, I do get a Pell, so I'm hoping that that'll cover maybe half, at least half, but I don't know if it's going to cover half, because that semester is going to cost me around $3,000, and I'm not sure if the Pell is going to cover all of that at all. So I really don't know, but I do want to go ahead and do that semester and finish this degree up, because I'm almost done. And if I don't take classes this coming semester, then they're gonna make me inactive in the school, and I'm gonna have to reapply and do a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, my GPA is fine. I have a good GPA, so if I did have to apply, I'm sure I would be accepted, but that's just not something that I want to go through. So in order for me to take these classes, I'm going to have to pay out of pocket for that. Like I said, I'm just hoping it's not super much, but if I have to put it on my Discover card, it's about to go on there, because I need to get this stuff done before they try to make me inactive. I literally have 3 classes left, but it's going to be so expensive because of my microbiology class. It's a lab. It has a whole bunch of extra fees. It's like $1,000 alone, and then I have 2 other classes on top of that. So yeah, that's just what that is. Like, my university is a public university. It's not super expensive. It's definitely not the most expensive, but it's still a little much, especially when you don't have, a whole bunch of money saved up and your parents are not paying and all this stuff, and especially when your financial aid gets messed up. So definitely don't let your financial aid get messed up. Don't be in and out of classes. Don't be dropping classes, withdrawing, failing classes. Don't do it. So when it comes to cash budgeting, it's like, if you don't have any cash, how you gonna cash budget? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it literally took me so long to come with this video, because for one, as you see, I'm not even cash budgeting. Like, all of these binders are empty, y'all. I had to empty all of these binders, period. I had to get all of that money into the bank fast as I could, and pay my bills. And it was just, I don't know, I felt embarrassed. Like, I did not want to bring that to the internet. I was doing so well saving. Beginning of the year, into last year, we were doing so well, like almost pretty much prospering. Like, we were doing really good, and then to like literally have like nothing, it was really discouraging. It was really discouraging, and mentally it just didn't feel good, and I just didn't want to bring that to you guys. Like, I like this being a positive channel. Y'all have helped me so much through my pregnancy, through my recovery from C-section, through my having to go to the NICU every single night. Like, y'all helped me so much, and I just didn't want to bring any kind of like negativity here, and any kind of like disappointment, or any kind of just negative personal experience. Like, I didn't want to bring that here, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, you guys, like, I don't know if there will be a Funded by Paula. Like, I just don't know what my financial state is going to look like for a while. So that's just pretty much where I am right now. I'm trying to keep a positive head about it, trying to stay positive. Like I said, I'm thankful that Anorah is finally home. I'm very happy, very blessed. My daughter's doing amazing. I'm very grateful for that, absolutely. And I'm grateful for you guys. Okay, like I said, like, y'all have helped me so much, and y'all do mean a lot to me. Y'all helped me through my pregnancy. Y'all helped me through my recovery from my C-section. Y'all helped me, keep my head up going to the NICU every night, back and forth, all of that stuff. So I just felt like I needed to come on here and explain where I've been, what's going on. And thank you for anybody that has checked up on me. Anybody who's left a comment checking up on me, I really do appreciate it. I did see it, and that's what pushed me to make this video, because I'm just like, I need to explain. It's not an easy thing to explain, because like I said, I wanted to keep this channel very positive, uplifting, upbeat, but real life happens. It is what it is. But I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and we will 100% get through this period of strife and uncertainty, And I do believe that, you know, I'll have a better appreciation for everything good that comes our way once we make it to the other side, you know? So that is what it is. But yeah, you guys, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. All of y'all's support means the absolute world to me. And don't forget, if you're interested in seeing baby girl, check out the videos down below, and I hope to see you there. Bye bye.